First of 19 small dogs, then Lauren Langman and Sheba, 6-year-old working cocker. Raw talent, Sheba. All set to go to start off the small dogs section in this. Away we go. Let's see how Sheba does on the opening morning of Crufts 2026. Let's see how she adapts to the unique challenges. A very good opening 10 seconds. Coming round towards us now. Very good over that long jump. That tunnel is fine. Little twisty area there in the middle. Graham pointed out. Full circle over the IAMs. Now another tunnel. This is a very good opening round in the small section. 31.3 and clear for Lauren and for Sheba. Very much laying down a marker, Graham.
Very much, and as you're very fond of saying, Jen, rapid. Very good round, very nice round, very controlled. Excellent.
You're looking at Brew, 8-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Matthew Burdett, small dog, big attitude. Called him Brew as a puppy because he was orange and fizzy. Good name.
Oh, you can see that happening, Jim.
Yep, yep. Sadly, too much fizz, and that will be an elimination. But once again, we will explain exactly how that happened at the end of the round. But we will continue with the round. Brew might as well finish his opening glass and here at Crufts 2026. Again, a little bit more hesitation there. And missing that Skoda jump, not fancying the tyre too much either, but we'll come through the tyre now and we'll complete the round. But sadly, Graham, another elimination.
It was, and a year or so ago, it used to be that if you were eliminated, you couldn't go through to the final, whatever. Now, what he's got to do is actually win the next one, and you can see he's got his right arm stuck out, he hasn't turned his shoulders, and the dog's gone straight on. So he needs to win the jump, the agility later on if he wants to go through.
Shannon Springford, the hand, a very promising dog, this one, Halloumi, 3-year-old Shetland sheepdog. Team GB as a 2-year-old, so it's a dog with terrific talent and an undoubtedly great future as well. First 10 seconds is top of the pile. Very, very good indeed. Halloumi. Oh, just missed that long jump. I'll have to go back and have another go. Yeah, hopped over it this time. And now the tunnel. So 5 faults for the refusal at the long jump. And through we go. 36.6 for Shannon and for the very promising Halloumi, compromised by the long jump, Graham.
It was, and now she'll be thinking, why did the dog run around that long jump? There's no real reason that it should have done, but there we go. That's experience, and she'll learn from that.
This is Ace, 6-year-old mixed collie cross, the handler Kelly Hogeslag from the Netherlands. Ace going well at the moment. Good through the wings. Going about Ace, going about his work quietly and efficiently. Hushed audience here, almost willing Ace round. Very good from Ace so far. That's good, 33.9 and clear then, and it's into the top 2, Graham.
Very nice, very quiet round. So for anyone who's been on a different planet and never seen agility before, you can't touch your dog. The only thing you can do is to use your body to get it to react, or your voice commands, but you can't touch it.
This is Jelly, 7-year-old Cocker Spaniel. Dylan Osborne, the handler, product of the Royal Young Kennel Club. Last year's winners, and part of the team that won the European Open small team as well. So this should be a pairing to watch.
Very nice handler. Very, as you say, still quite young, but getting a lot of experience. This guy runs backwards faster than I do forwards, Jim. Let me tell you.
It does not surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. I think he walks faster than you. Anyway, there we go. But that's very good. It's a good time. The time to beat is 31.2 and just outside it, 31.88. But they are laying down a marker here. They won it last year. We fancy it again. Dylan, Osborne and Jelly.
Very nice round. Look at him using his hands, putting them on the floor. That means turn. And the dog did very nicely.
Handler Martin Tate. Tatty, 5-year-old mixed. Kelpie Cross Jack Russell. A shy dog, this one. Martin Tate, experienced handler. That is lovely coming through the wheels. Beautiful little dog, this one.
It is, and another very experienced handler. Martin's been there, seen it, he's got the t-shirt.
He's wearing the t-shirt.
He is wearing the t-shirt, and he's doing a very good job here, and so's the dog. The dog's having a great time.
And this is a very good round as well from Martin and from Tatty. 33.4 and clear into the top 3. That'll do.
He did, yep. Say dog looked as though it was going a bit faster than it was, 33, but still he's there. He's going to be in the mix when it comes to deciding who goes through to the final.
You're looking at Fire, 4th time at Crufts and loves this event. Les Pearce is the handler, 6-year-old, another working cocker. No contact, but very close to Fire was Les there. Well done, Les, through to the tunnel. Slight hesitation, but it's all fine, and it's all reasonably quick as well. 31 the time to beat, but they're going to be close to it, probably not quite inside it, but that's really good. 32.2 then for Les and for Fire into the top 3.
Very nice round there by Les. Look at the dog here going through the weaving poles, having the best time. Get those ears out of the way. Fantastic, well done, Les.
Talk us through this this round, would you, Graham? Just talk us through the round. Lily Woodford and Spider, 10-year-old working cocker.
So here we go. So it's jump into the tunnel, straight over. Then it's a sharp turn here. They've got to keep the dog off the jump that's in their eye line there. Into the weaves, must enter to the right of the weaves and then alternately in and out after that. There, she'll turn. She picks the dog up on the right-hand side now. It's all about keeping the dog on the outside of any circle that you're running. So she'll keep the dog here on the right. There we go. Then she'll there, changes, picks it up on the left. Sharp turn there. Nice fast finish now, making sure the dog gets that tie up. It does, very nice, and a very nice round. 32.493 from Lily. And that, I think, puts her into 4th place, Jim.
It does indeed, into the top 4, and this is building to a tremendous climax, this competition. Really classy performances we've seen so far, and we've hardly started. Kieran Keir and Blitz, another working cocker. 5-year-old. A lot of working cockers around, aren't there, Graham?
There are. We'll talk about working coggers in just a minute, Jim, but I just want to say about this course. It's a very clever course here. This is the first of a 2-part competition. So she set a really, really fast course. It does have some challenges in it, but they know that if they want to be in the top 50%, they've got to go for it, because there are going to be a lot of clear rounds, which we've seen. And as you can see now, this is a course that flows really well. It tests the dog, tests the handler, and they make sure that they stay on the ball at all times. Oh, and she's come inside there. So there we are. That's the 2nd fault for them.
Yeah. Picking up 10 faults then, Kieran Keir and Blitz. 37.2, not the perfect round that they were looking for.
Nope, so there we are. You see, that's the refusal. The dog's run past. She must go back and correct it if she doesn't want to be eliminated. She did that really nicely. And there again, another one.
This is Pekin. Cocker Spaniel, 6-year-old. Rachel Ward, lives life at 100 miles an hour and makes a lot of noise as well, Graham.
It does. Working Cocker Spaniels now are probably the most popular breed in small and mediums. Border Collies remain as the intermediate and larges. Goes in. Oh, she's at a pole there.
Yeah, just clip the pole. Carry on.
Goes in fits and starts. Poodles used to be the popular one, then Shelties, then Australian Kelpies, and now it's Working Cocker Spaniels.
Just the 5 faults after clipping that pole. Good speedy finish though. 33.2. That is a good quick time. It's good enough for.
It is, and the faster the course, Jim, the faster the dogs are going, and they tend to flatten out. But I think that was a question of just mistiming its jump. It's one of those unfortunate things.
Dawn Weaver and Chipmunk, mixed collie cross, 5 years of age. An opinionated animal, this one. Knows a very important 30 seconds in her life is ahead of her. Chipmunk.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, that is an early elimination then for Dawn Weaver and for Chipmunk. And again, the course will be completed. Chipmunk has no idea that she has been eliminated. And pressure on the handler as well, has to keep going. Does Dawn has to keep smile on her face, has to keep going through the routine. There's absolutely nothing to be gained, and they never do, just picking the dog up and walking out. So Chipmunk and Dawn Weaver completes the round, and Graham will tell you exactly where it went wrong.
I can tell you where it went wrong. I'm not quite sure why it went wrong. It started off really with uncertainty. The dog went through, and then there was a bit of confusion there. The dog came towards her, so then she had to correct it, and then she finds herself on the back foot, and it escalated, I think is the word.
Good word, good word. Sky and Liz Naylor, another working cocker, 6 years of age, European double gold individual and team champion last year. Liz Naylor and Sky. What's going to be the limit for Sky today? You gasped.
Sorry,
there, it's all right.
I can't help myself, Jim.
When you make a noise, you've got a microphone in your hand. People hear it.
When I can see the dog heading for the wrong jump, I just want to say no. But she corrected it. She's had a fantastic year, very successful at the European Championships, and it's to do well at the European Championship is a no mean feat, Jim. Let me tell you.
And Liz and Sky are going to be in the mix. This is a good time. 33.8 and a clear round then for Liz and Sky, and good enough for the top 6.
Sorry, Jim, I was getting excited there.
You're allowed to. You're allowed to.
I think I run every round with every dog, I think.
Katrina Hands and Wild, 3-year-old Shetland sheepdog from Forfar, first timer at Crufts, already part of Team Scotland. First time at Crufts. As we know, over the years, things happen. This is a very confident, powerful start then from Wild and from Katrina. Quick and clean through the weaves. This looks very, very promising. Just a slight hesitation, but over the long jump, that's good. In and out of the tunnel in a flash. Now that 2 tight left-handers. Great clearance there. It's a good time, this, you know. It's a really good time. Up there, through the tyre, over the last one. Very good. 31.1. Pick of the bunch so far. Katrina Hands and Wild.
Very nice. What an excellent round that was. It's got a slightly unusual jumping action. That's not a bad thing. It jumps quite high as opposed to forward. So he's losing fractions of a second there, but you can't argue with that, Jim. In first place.
This is River, another working cocker, 5 years of age. Jane Chenery, the handler. Very quiet dog outside of the ring, but wait till you hear her at work. See what I mean? Right up there with the best through the weaves. Just in front of us now, skipping the long jump. Effortlessly, really. This is shaping up into a very good time as well. Now that quick, tight turn there over the irons, another tunnel looming. It's going to be really... There's a bit of hesitation over the Skoda, went through the tyre well and finished well too. 31.7. It was just that bit of hesitation approaching the Skoda that probably cost her first place.
Well, I had a little oh from you there, Jim, when you thought it was going to miss it, so...
We're allowed a bit of emotion here, I keep telling you.
I love watching this agility. Love it.
This is Robin, Karen Boardman, another working cocker. Became an agility champion last year, medalled at the European Open. Apparently her barking prevents her going at full speed. I'm not sure how you can compromise that or how you can train that out of a dog. You can't, can you?
Why would you want to?
Precisely.
Can be a bit annoying, but it just shows what a great time. If anybody ever tells you that dogs are forced to do this or they don't like it, they don't know what they're talking about, Jim.
Absolutely right. Good first 20 seconds there for Karen Boardman and for Robin. Let's see how they complete the closing part of the course. I think these two are going to be in the mix by the look of them. Very stylish, very competent, very clean and clear. 32.6, and that is good enough then to put them up into the top 6.
Yep, another European medalist. We have done fantastically well in international competitions this year, Jim. Not only at the Europeans and everything else. So we've got an elimination.
There was an elimination there. I have to say, I missed that elimination. I missed it.
Well, it looks as though, from what's going on the course, that the dog has had a slight accident during the course. It didn't actually stop, but I think something else might have happened, Jim. I'm trying to be tactful here.
Well, no, just explain the regulations without getting into too graphic detail. So that ensures an elimination.
Yes, it does.
Got you. I think we can be forgiven for missing that one.
I think by the time it had happened, the dog had moved on to the next jump, I think, so.
Louise Godwin and Drift, 6-year-old mixed collie cross, runners-up last year. 3rd consecutive year at Crufts, looking to be the best this time.
I think she's going to be in with a shout this year, Jim. The dog's looking in really tip-top form.
Beautiful.
And as you say, she always handles the dog really, really well.
Going very well on the first 20 seconds. Let's see what the next 10 or so will be like over the iron. The tunnel is there. This is going to threaten the best, this one, for sure. 29.7. Number 1, Lauren Goodwin and Drift, the only one inside 30 seconds so far, Graham.
Love it when I'm right, Jim.
More often than not, more often than not.
No, she's been in really fine form, and the dog's looking really great at the moment.
You're looking at Berry, 9 years of age, toy poodle. Always wanted to be here at Crufts. Daryl Goddard, the handler. Very sprightly dog. I guess if we're talking 9-10 years of age, Graham, what sort of age are we talking about when it comes to having had enough of agility, or is there no firm mark?
There isn't some.
This looks speedy. This looks as though this is a serious competitor. All clean and quick and faultless so far. Again, just corrected there over the irons. It's going to be right in the mix, this one. Very good. 32.1. Fine effort then, and up they go into the top 6.
Very nice. Donna's very experienced handler, and it shows here. This is a really nice round. The dog barking its enjoyment going round. Well done, Donna.
The last of the small dogs then, Lauren Langman and Venture, 10-year-old working cocker. Quite a naughty dog, we're told. Doesn't really like dogs or people. Interesting.
Makes for an interesting relationship.
That's the information we've been given anyway, still.
And there we go, elimination, wrong course.
Doesn't like being eliminated either, I would imagine, but there we are. An early elimination for Lauren and for Venture. But Venture carrying on round. The last of the small dogs, these then.
And that's the issue, is trying to keep it positive now, because all Lauren's thinking about is what did I do wrong to get the dog eliminated. But she's done very well. The dog's come out, she's got the dog's toy. It's going to get its favourite reward for a job well done. That's that elimination sign from the judge, Nick Jones. Great job she's done. Well done. Great course design.
So there we are, the results of the jumping then, and Louise Godwin, what a fine effort that is. Almost a couple of seconds quicker than the rest. We'll have to keep a very close eye on Louise as they crunch the numbers before we reach the climax of this competition later today. But look at all those clear rounds, just underlining the quality that the best of the best are always attracted to Crufts. And this is really, I hope it's whetted your appetite wherever you're watching in the world. This has set a high standard, and emphatically Crufts 2026 is up and running.
Okay, we are getting ready for our presentation, and then what will follow here in the main arena is our first of our heel work to music competitions for 2026. So get ready for that. That is on the way in just a moment. Do stay with us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is now presentation time. Well, what a fantastic morning of agility we have had here on day one of Crufts 2026. And we now present the winners of our jumping round in the Agility Championship. We are delighted to welcome Mr. David Craig, Royal Kennel Club board member. And alongside Mr. Craig is Eloise Collins, the technical advisor of Antonol, to present your winner, first of all, in the small height with agility champion, the fate of the furious at Vamonolu, Louise Godwin. And your winner in the medium height with agility championship, Moseley Wood Maggie, Liz Carpenter. Well, a huge congratulations. Thank you once again to our judge, Nick Jones. Please give them a huge round of applause. It is time for a lap of honour.